Hi guys, okay, I wanted to come on. I'm trying to come on live a little more often so that I can interact with you guys. I go live on Facebook, so now I'm trying to go live on YouTube to interact with you guys and answer questions you guys may have. I have a question from Miss Justina, and this is a question that she left me, so I'm going to answer the question. She says, how can I use the perfect assist? My hair is short. My hair is still pretty short, lots of shrinkage. Not long enough to have even a ponytail when stretched. I am newly natural and am trying to experiment with products other than gel. I noticed you use the product often for braids and other cool styles, and all your children have long hair. My hair is still too short to do a lot of the styles as presented on your channel. Can you use this for twist outs, wash and goes? My goal is to have long hair, and I want to try your products, but I don't know if my hair is long enough for the Perfect Assist styling aid yet. Well, I will say this. First of all, I'll say, yes, you can use the Perfect Assist styling aid. The Perfect Assist styling aid is this product here, and the Perfect Assist styling aid is thick and creamy, and I want you to envision a styling aid is almost like, okay, the way I describe it is like a pudding. It's a pudding that acts like a gel. So you can use this in the place of Eco Styler. You can use this in the place of any type of gel you use. Now, if you have short hair, I have a lot of videos on my son's hair. When he started his hair journey, his hair was very, very, very short. So you can go through my playlist and look at the hairstyles that I done on him, and maybe you can get some hairstyles from there. But his hair was very short. Yes, this is great for wash and goes. This is great for twist outs. My daughter had a wash and go ponytail, so you can see that. My son had a two-strand twist, and we untwisted them out, so you can see that. So there's a lot of different styles. So it doesn't matter whether your hair is short. There's a lot of different styles that you can create until your hair grows. Now, what I will encourage you to do is to start out with good quality products. And of course, as you know, I'm going to recommend our TM hair products, Smooth Through Detangler, and our Perfect Assist Styling Aid. Now, what you want to do, since your hair is short, and as I did with my son, you can kind of follow his journey. You want to start off with the best chance of retaining as much length as possible. And what I'm saying is, you don't want to like pack on a lot of gel that makes your hair hard and dry, because as your hair grows out, you want to retain as much length as possible. You don't want to have to cut off a half an inch when you grew 2 inches. You don't want to have to cut that off. You want to be able to keep that hair. So what you want to do is you want to keep it moisturized. You want to keep it conditioned. If you have very dry hair, you want to use like the styling aid. You can use the styling aid as hot oil treatment. So there's many things you can use. If you like wash and goes, this is great as for wash and goes. And one of the beautiful things about this as a wash and go is you don't have to pack the product on every day. So let's say you did a wash and go today. Tomorrow, all you have to do is like lightly mist your hair with water and rub it in and shake it in your hair, and it will reactivate the styling aid, so you don't have to pack product in your hair every day. Also, you will not have a buildup problem with this product either. Now, the detangler, if your hair is too short, because it wouldn't tangle because it's too short, I would say use this as a deep conditioner or a co-wash. So with your hair being short, I'm assuming that you don't have to pack a lot of products on your hair. So you can use this as a co-wash to keep your hair moisturized. It'll cleanse your hair, but it won't strip your hair of all of its natural oils. So when you use the detangler as a co-wash, your hair has a already conditioned feel to it, because it's designed to cleanse the hair but not strip it of all its oils. I hope that makes sense to you. So yes, this can be used even on short hair, even if you have, like people have they want the little, they use what is it called? The little, like the little dread brush to make the curls in their hair when their hair is real short. This works great for that because it also sets. So it has a very, very light hold to it. So it also sets. So your hair won't be hard. It won't be crunchy, but it'll be set. So when your wash and go dries, it'll be softer to the touch, but it'll be set. It won't be like hard as if you put gel on your hair. It won't be hard like that. So I hope that helps you out. Let me see. There's a couple other questions. Okay, when you're detangling hair, depending on how tangled your hair is, more product may have to be used depending on how tangled your hair is. So if you have very matted, one of my daughter's hair mats very easy. She's very prone to matting. If she wears her hair down and she sweats in her hair, she's a heavy sweater. She sweats very easily. Her hair mats up so easily. I mean, if she wanted to grow dreads, it would take no time for her hair to dread. That's how easy it mats. Now with her hair, when I detangle her hair, I have to use a little more product on her hair because of the matting situation. Now I have another daughter whose hair is very dry. Dry hair needs a lot of moisture and slip when you're detangling it. So after I spray the hair with water, I have to add a little more product to her hair because her hair is naturally very, very dry and is prone to breakage. Dry hair, coarse hair, not coarse hair, I'm sorry, dry hair, um, hair that's easily brittle, like my hair is 4C hair. My hair is very prone to breakage. It will break very easily if it's in its natural state. And I don't know if I said this to y'all, but I like to keep my hair in a stretched state because my hair is so coily. Your hair can break at any point in the coil. That's why a lot of people with 4C hair, their hair breaks very easy because it's very coily. So if you keep your hair in the stretch state, and a lot of people don't like to apply heat, but there's many different ways to stretch your hair with minimal heat. You can, and I do this sometimes too. If I wash my hair and I don't want to deal with it, I can braid it up, sit under the dryer, let the dryer dry my hair, and then after my hair is dry, comb it out and just take the blow dryer and just pull it a little straighter to minimize heat on my hair, but to keep it in a stretched state. And I hope that makes sense to you guys. So for people with 4C hair or people whose hair is very easy to break, keeping your hair is a stretch in a stretched state is better for you. Also, people who keep their hair wet a lot of times, people who moisturize a lot, that can be very damaging to your hair. You have to allow your hair to dry. Even if you have dry hair, you have to allow your hair to dry sometimes because if you don't, if your hair never dries and it stays wet, it can start to develop mold, mildew in your hair. And sometimes a lot of people leave their hair moisturized because they spray it every day or they spray it at night and tie their hair up, and then in the morning they spray it again. So your hair never has time to dry. Keeping your hair damp and moist like that can be damaging. It can cause mold and bacteria, and that's why a lot of people's hair start to smell very bad because they're not allowing their hair to dry. Now what you can do if you have very dry hair, you can spray your hair with water, seal your hair with the Perfect Assist styling aid, seal it with this, and then let your hair dry and see how you go from there. Now if you have extremely dry hair like one of my daughters, her hair is extremely dry, Sahara Desert dry, just dry, like dry. I have to, when I do her hair, I oftentimes give her a hot oil treatment. I will put her under the dryer. Once her hair is finished, so once I have styled her hair, whether it's braids, whether it's twists, whether it's uh, a bun or anything like this, because her hair is so dry, once I'm finished styling her hair, I will take the styling aid. When I'm doing her hair, I take the styling aid, put it on her hair. Once I'm finished, I sit her under the hooded dryer for about 15 to 20 minutes just to allow the styling aid to melt into the hair. Her body heat will melt the styling aid, but I wanted to give it that extra penetration to penetrate into her hair so that in the days to come or the week to come, her hair is not so dry. And I find that that works very well for her. So you can use the styling aid like a hot oil treatment, but you don't rinse it out. And it's not greasy, and you don't have to slather on a ton of it. This is very thick, very concentrated, so you don't have to slather on a lot of it. If you're doing something like a protective style, like box braids, for instance, focus on the root and the very end, and then take a little styling aid and run it along the length of the hair. You want to protect all the hair, but you want to focus on the root and the end. The root because that's where your hair sweat and you know where it starts to get frizzy fast, and then the ends is because that's the oldest and most fragile part of your hair. So you want to protect that as well. But even when I do box braids and stuff like that, I put them under the hooded dryer for 15 minutes and it just absorbs and melts into the hair, and it gives the hair a nice luster, just this very nice polished look that I love to see on hair. So that is for the Perfect Assist Styling Aid. And I'm sorry, I'm on my computer because I'm reading you guys' questions. And if you have any questions while I'm on now, feel free to ask now. Hello to everybody. Hello, Dustin, Valerie, Ava, and I'm sorry, the last one just went off. So hello, thank you guys for tuning in. So if you have questions, now I'm just going on my emails and asking questions. Hello, Regina from Atlanta. Hello, Ironica. Hello. That's one of my customers. Hi, Ironica. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm looking at my computer. Now, okay, I get questions from you guys also about blow drying your hair. In order to damage your hair, hello, Juanita. Hello. In order to not damage, in order to damage your hair with a blow dryer, your blow dryer has to be very, very, very hot. So people think they'll get heat damage from blow drying. Hello, hello, Adriana. Oh, okay, somebody wants to know tips for relaxed hair. Oh my God, caring for relaxed hair with our products are a breeze because you don't have very many tangling problems. Relaxed hair does need to relaxed hair does need uh, a protein and moisture balance. So I would definitely say deep condition with a detangler for relaxed hair. Hello, Elise. How are you? I'm sorry, you guys. I see the comments coming up. So yeah, and I can do a step-by-step process on how I blow dry my hair. I'm sorry, I don't have my blow dryer here with me, but let me go back to the relaxed hair. Relaxed hair needs a nice protein and moisture balance. So I would strongly suggest using this the Perfect Assist Styling Aid as a deep conditioner. Use this as a deep conditioner, and this will. And I know a lot of times relaxed hair can get dull because it's chemically treated. This will give your hair the shine. This without having to pack a whole bunch of products on your hair. Now, if you are protective styling, even with a relaxer, you can use the Perfect Assist Styling Aid to help keep your hair protected and moisturized because chemically treated hair, whether it's relaxed or color treated, it tends to be more drying. I guess going through the process of straightening the hair, the hair tends to become more dry and very easily to break. Now, I will say if you have shoulder length hair, and this is for relaxed hair people, natural hair people, and people who wear their hair straight. If you have shoulder length or longer hair, if you don't want to experience a lot of breakage and dry ends, keep your hair off of your neck. And I know sometimes that's hard because we want to wear our hair down, but like even for myself, I keep my hair up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I keep my hair up off of my neck because me personally, I like to wear a lot of cotton t-shirts and like shirts like this. And when you wear your hair down, the cotton and different shirts rub against your hair, and it makes the ends dry. And then after a while, you'll notice that you have to clip your ends because your ends are dry. So I would suggest either if you wear your hair down most of the time, a few days a week, kind of pin it up off of your neck because what'll happen is you'll hit a plateau in that area because every time your hair grows to that area, to that length, then you have to trim it because it's always dry on your shirts. And if you wear your hair down a lot, check the ends of your hair. Start watching the ends of your hair closely because it rubs against, and even if cotton is soft, your hair is such a delicate hair is so delicate that it dries out fast. So even with it rubbing against your collar of your shirt or the back, you have to really focus on moisture, keeping your ends moisturized or keeping it up off of your neck. Um, somebody asked about how I blow dry my hair. I didn't expect this. This was just like a impromptu, like, let me get on YouTube. So I don't have my blow dryer, but what I will say is, one, the blow dryer that I use has teeth, and I can't recommend the blow dryer that I use because it's like 10 or 12 years old and it's been discontinued. And I don't recommend anything that I have not used personally. But I will say my blow dryer, hi Queen, my blow dryer is, it has the teeth. I always use the teeth. I do not blow dry with the brush. You know how people take the brush and they run, to me that is a recipe for disaster. Over time, over time, any tips for that? For what's that? Shaysha? I'm sorry, I kind of missed your name. Any tips for what? So over time, when you use the blow dryer with the funnel, where is that? I thought I had it here, but I don't use the comb. I've tried it before. I mean, the brush, when you blow dry with the brush and you use the brush down here, to me, that damage. I think you can get damage very quick from that. Now, what I would recommend is, one, not having a blow dryer that's very hot. My blow dryer, I think it's only like 1800 watts, 1875 or something like that. Oh, okay. I'll get to that in just a second. And if I don't get to it and I go to something else, just remind me again. The person who asked about the knots. So as it relates to the blow dryer, okay, well, I'll get to that in a second too. As it relates to the blow dryer, use a blow dryer with teeth if you have thick hair. If you have kinky, tightly coiled hair, I would suggest, one, separating your hair into sections, 6 or 8 sections. Okay, 6 or 8 sections. One, hold the hair tight. Don't pull, just hold. Hold the hair tight and just use the blow dryer going up and down the hair in this manner. So pretend, I'm trying to see what I don't have anything I could use. I don't even have my mannequin head here. Okay, so pretend that my hair is down, right? I've parted it. I have it in 4 sections on each side, 8 sections total. So I'm going to blow dry this side. So I have this section in my hand and I'm going up and down my hair with the blow dryer. I'm not using the teeth yet. I'm just going up and down my hair with the blow dryer. Now this is a way of stretching the hair without adding tension. Yeah, I don't do the Dominican blowouts. That's with the brush. Is that right? Is that with the brush? And they take the blow dryer and they have the brush and they steady turn the brush. If that's the Dominican blowout, I don't do that. That's that's a lot of heat directly on your hair over and over again. That's a lot of heat because the dryer is sitting directly on top of the hair. So I don't do that. Okay, so you're holding the hair here. You're going up and down your hair with the dryer, but you're not combing through the hair yet. You're just concentrating the heat in this area. You're going up and down your hair. Now, this doing this allows your hair to stretch without direct heat being put on it. So it's a gentler way of stretching your hair. So once you do that, you'll when you let go of your hair, you'll notice that your hair is more elongated, it's more stretched. Now from there, what you'll do is you'll start from the very ends of your hair with the comb going through your hair, and you'll keep drying with the teeth. Now you're running the comb through your hair with the teeth. So you'll keep drying, running your hair come through with the teeth until you get to the root. That's how I blow dry my hair. I blow dry my hair every time I do it. Whether it's okay, whether it's right after I've deep conditioned, or if I just let it braid it and let it air dry and I go back and blow dry it. Because again, my hair is very tightly coiled, so I need it to be stretched because it breaks very easy. If I kept my hair in its natural state, it would break very easy. So as it relates to the blow dryer, that's what I do. Now I would say if you're looking for a blow dryer, the blow dryer I use, I think it's 1875 or 1800. After this video, I want to check and I'll leave it in the comment section on how hot my blow dryer is. But what I will say is I like blow dryers with a lot of heat force, not heat. So I like it. I like blow dryers with, how do I describe it? The air that comes out of the blow dryer is strong, not the heat. So a lot of people, they think the higher the watt of the blow dryer, like 2,000 watts, like I would never, just me personally, I'm not knocking anybody that does. I would never buy a 2,000 watt blow dryer and put it on my hair. That's a lot. And if you blow dry your hair often, like I do, and how I blow dry my girls' hair often, I've never had heat damage from a blow dryer. I have never experienced heat damage from a blow dryer. Now, flat irons are a whole nother conversation. I have gotten heat damage from flat irons. That's why I know I've had a lot of experience with flat irons. But in terms of blow drying, I've never had heat damage with blow drying before, ever. And that's the way I blow dry my hair. That's the way I blow dry my girls' hair. And I've never had a problem with it. And I've been doing it that way for years. And I have never had a problem with it. So that's the way I blow dry my hair. So I would suggest, if you're looking for a blow dryer, 1800, 1875, 1850, from 1800, 1875, in terms of wattage of the blow dryer, I would look into that. I would also get a blow dryer, not with the brush, but with a comb. Okay, not with a brush, but with a comb. If you have heat damage, that means the curl pattern of your hair will be straightened. Your hair will look stringy. It won't, like, if you, like, for me, my hair is now, people like me, I have 4C hair, but I have different textures of hair. And I'm going to, at some point, wet my hair, wash it, and let you guys see what my hair looks like in its natural state. I don't wear my hair in its natural state because my hair shrinkage is, oh my God, it's just, it'll be like that, and so I can't, the curl pattern that I have, to be honest, I like my curl pattern, but I don't like the shrinkage, if that makes sense. And now that I've allowed my hair to grow out, my curl pattern is becoming more longer. Whereas in my root of my hair, my curl pattern is tighter. So I noticed that now, because and I don't know if you know this about me, but I've said it in the videos, I'm not a huge fan of long hair. I'm not, it just becomes a nightmare. But I've been letting my hair grow, not intentionally, is because I haven't decided what I want to do with it. But anyway, I've noticed now that my curl pattern across the back is a little looser. It's still 4C, but it's a little looser. My curl pattern up here is a little tighter, and this came after having children. When I had children, the crown of my head, my curl pattern just changed, and that's a whole nother topic we can talk about later if y'all want to talk about it. If y'all thumbs up this video and in the comment section what y'all want to talk about. If you guys like this, if you guys like for me to come on live and talk to you guys, I can do that too, but you have to thumbs up. You have to tell me in the comment section if you like this kind of interaction. So, okay. But anyway, I'm sorry. I just went on, and I'll do that. Y'all will get to know me live. I'll do that now. I'm sorry. What was somebody asked the question. Okay. Yeah, like okay. Oh, absolutely. Yes, I've done people hair who's relaxed. Absolutely. I've had relaxed hair. I wore relaxed hair for years. So absolutely, I'm very familiar with relaxed hair. Very. So yeah, absolutely. I was relaxed for years. And just since we talking about my hair being relaxed, I was relaxed for years. And when I had my, I think it was my daughter. When I had my daughter, but the crown of my hair changed and it had broken so bad. My hair had broken out so bad. It was horrible. So the person who did my hair, though you cannot fix heat damage. You either let it grow out or cut it off. You can't repair heat damage. I got my hair braided, and I went to this girl who was styling my hair, and she was the person to convince me to not relax my hair anymore. My hair had, I don't know I don't know what happened with my hair, but when I would relax the crown area up in here, it wouldn't even relax anymore. Like when I would go to do my retouches on my relaxer, my hair wouldn't even relax anymore. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was a sign from God saying leave this stuff alone. I don't know. But that crown part right up here, then that is my sensitive part. That is my all of us women have a stress point. My stress point used to be in the back. Once I started making my own products, once I started, really taking care of my hair, that's not my stress point anymore. My stress point is right here. For whatever reason, this part of my hair changed right in the crown when I started having children. It would never, it just never would act right. So, um, I'm sorry, there was another question. Somebody asked something else. Can you ask it again? I'm sorry. Somebody had asked, I don't know, it wasn't about blow dryer. Somebody had asked another question. So if you're still on, can you ask your question again, or so I can, let me see if I can get my laptop and see if I can see it. I'm sorry, y'all have to excuse me because I'm new to the live I'm new to live on YouTube, so how long is too long to wear braids? Now that depends on your hair. For me, 6 weeks, I'm trying to take them out. It depends on your hair, how you take care of your hair. And I try to take mine out in 6 weeks because I personally do not wash my hair while it's braided. I know that's a sin. I know. Okay, I'll get to you, Cassie. Okay, about the knots. Um, I don't wash my hair when it's braided because here's why. When I shampoo my hair and condition when it's braided, it's not like loosely twist, it's braided. I can't get down in there good enough to make sure all the shampoo is rinsed out, to make sure all the conditioner is rinsed out, and for that hair to dry properly. I've noticed when I wash my hair, when my hair is weaved, when my hair is braided, and this could just be me and my hair type, but I notice my hair, when I take my hair down, it's more matted. I don't like that. So I try and take my braids out if I wear braids or weave. 6 weeks, I try and get them out and get my hair washed and cleaned and done again. Now, as it relates to single strand knots, hi Sandra. As it relates to single strand knots, how do you wear your hair? Are you wearing your hair stretched? Do you wear? You have to tell me more on single strand knots because single strand knots can be a result of you needing your hair trimmed as well. So exactly, like my hair to me when I wash my hair and it's braided, yeah, when I wash my hair and it's braided, to me when I take my braids out, it's just, I don't know, my hair, it just seems like I lose more hair in the detangling process. My hair is more matted. It's just a nightmare. So for me, I rather not wash my hair if it's braided, and I don't. And when I if I wear individuals, um, okay, I'm gonna get to the trend, but let me deal with the knots. So you got to tell me more about the single strand knots because you can get single strand knots can be a result of needing your hair trimmed. Now, your hair, you only need to trim your hair as often as you need to. It's no rule of thumb. Thank you so much. There's no rule of thumb like every 6 weeks, every 8 weeks. Like my oldest daughter, she takes excellent care of her hair. When I say excellent, she does not lay down without tying her hair up. I don't care if it's time to take her hair down. She will not lay down without tying her hair up. So I said that to say I only trim her hair once, maybe twice a year, maybe, and I don't even take a lot off. So I don't have to trim her hair that often. I keep my hair in this state. I keep my hair like this, so I don't have to trim my hair that often. So it depends if you manipulate your hair a lot, if you do a lot of stuff to your hair, if you do a lot of things that add a lot of tension to your hair, then you may have to trim more often. Also, when you trim, get good quality scissors because what can happen if you use dull scissors. I tell people all the time, don't get your kids craft scissors and don't get the scissors out the kitchen and the scissors in your utility drawer. Don't get them to cut your hair. Get some quality scissors. New, even if you buy inexpensive scissors like real scissors. Wow, when was the last time you trimmed your hair? The person who said when your hair's in a ponytail, is your hair? Are you stretching your hair? when it's before you put it in a ponytail? Because that's odd for you to have single strand knots. Is it the loose hair that's getting the knots or the hair that's laid down? Because that's odd for you to get single strand knots when your hair is in a ponytail, unless it's this part that's being manipulated. That's kind of odd because usually the hair is stretched and it's kind of pulled together, so it wouldn't be affected. Because single strand knots can come from everything. Single strand knots come from um, hair being uh, manipulated and kind of twisted. Sometimes they can wrap around other hairs and form little knots. But like my daughter, when I take her hair down, if I leave her hair out, now in a puff, yeah, you might suffer from single strand knots because you just leaving your hair out. I would say, I would say, if you wear it in a puff during the day, I would say, I don't know if you sleep with your ponytail in. Like for me, I'll sleep with my hair like this. I'll just tie my scarf around my head and I'll sleep. I'll take my headband off. Okay. So if your hair is loose, here's a suggestion because that's odd to me for you to get single strand knots in your hairs in a ponytail because it's kind of packed together unless you take your ponytail out at night and you sleep with your hair open and then you have to put it back in the ponytail in the morning. But if you sleep, like for me, I'll take this headband off and I tie my hair up, tie my scarf around my head, and I'll sleep with my hair like this. So in the morning, I don't have to do nothing. This is still straight. This is still stretched, so I don't have to do anything. But I would suggest to you, if you wear a puff like during the day to work, I would say when you're home at night before you go to bed, twist your hair or braid it and not leave it out. I hope that makes sense. Don't leave it just like if I took this rubber band off my hair and I just left my hair out. Don't leave your hair out. My advice would be don't wash your hair every day. That's not good. That's not good. Washing your hair every day can be very drying. Oh yeah, see, don't do that, Cassie. What you can do, and I don't know how busy your schedule is. That's why it's kind of hard for me to recommend hair regimens to people because I had to adjust my hair regimen to my lifestyle. Like I couldn't wash my hair every week. My lifestyle just wouldn't allow me to do that. It was too much of a chore. So it's kind of hard for me to recommend things for people because I don't know people's lifestyle. Like I see a lot of YouTubers and I wash my hair every week and every Saturday is wash day and that's cool. But for me, my life, that's not. I can't. I can't do it. So what I was going to say is maybe um at night before you come home. But see, you pack a lot of gel on it, so that's not good. So because then you have to comb the gel out, which would be more prone to breaking. Um, but if you was using TM hair products perfect assist styling aid, you wouldn't have that problem, Miss Cassie. No, I've never dyed my hair, but I've worked with people who's had dyed hair. Okay, so you're 13. Okay, so I have to deal with that a little differently. Okay, so you're 13. Yeah, so what I would do is you have to 13. That's kind of hard. I would say just don't leave your hair out. If you have to take your puffer loose and put it in 4 big plaits or 5 big plaits while you're sitting in the bed before you just fall out. Just take your hair. Don't have to be parted perfectly. But I would also suggest not packing so much gel on your hair. That can be bad because you have to wet the gel and it kind of packs on your hair. So but if you can, don't leave your hair out because that can make a lot of knots. And plus, also tie your hair, get you a satin scarf or something as close to satin as you can get, a polyester scarf. Tie your hair down, or if you get a satin pillowcase, tie your hair down with something satin. Don't tie your hair down with cotton because the cotton absorbs the moisture in your hair. I do that on Facebook Live. So if you want to know things about me and my family and uh, my journey as a wife and as a mother and raising children. I do that on Facebook Live on Sundays at 7:30 Central. So I just left Facebook Live actually not long ago, and then I just decided to come on YouTube. So if you want to know more about me, and just raising my children, my family, how we interact, how I manage business and family and things like that, that's on our Facebook Live. I go on live on Facebook every Sunday and discuss different topics. Yeah, discuss like this today. I discussed the topic about my daughter, and a situation that happened with her. So I give my perspective and things as a parent. Okay. Wait a minute. I just okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay. As it relates to you big chop a couple of weeks ago and you're doing the pub. Well, once you big chop, because your style choices are very limited, um, I would say just try not to have a lot of tension on your hair. Like people try to squeeze their hair in a ponytail and they try to pull it too tight. I would say like no, he doesn't because he doesn't have hair. um, um, when you after you big chop and you cut your hair, just do little low manipulation styles because it's really you very limited on what you can do. I blow dry my I mean when I trim my hair I always do it on blow dried hair. I was yeah, I always do it on my hair blow dried because I can see better. I never trim my hair, cut my hair, do anything on my hair in terms of that with my hair being wet. So because to me, because my hair is so coily and this area is more tightly coiled than the sides and back, so it's hard for me to judge. So I always blow dry and I always use a good set of scissors. If I think my scissors are old or dull, I go buy a new pair. So I never cut my hair if I think the scissors are dull because what happens is that will dull scissors will start your hair to split again. So if you notice that you trim your hair and it's still breaking or it's a few months later you still start to see split ends, either one of two things happen. One, you didn't trim it good enough, or two, you used some bad scissors and your ends are starting to split again. So you always want to be careful of that. Um, you can know how much length to trim, and I did a video to show you. You can stretch your hair out, and a lot of people say, "Oh, my hair is thick in the root and thin on the ends." That means your ends are breaking and your new hair is coming in. So when you blow dry your hair, take a section of your hair, pull it out as far as you can pull it. Now, naturally, your hair tapers down to a thinner point. So what you do is you pull your hair and you can look and you can see where your hair starts to thin, where it naturally starts to taper, or where it's broken and it's just thin. You would trim there. And I have a video, and I'll try and remember to link it in the comments. I mean in the description section of how to trim hair. So I did a video on how to know if your hair needs trim. So your hair should naturally taper. But when you pull it out, you'll be able to see once you pull your hair and hold it up, you'll be able to see where the hair is maybe broken or damaged, and you will just cut there. And guys, don't be afraid to trim your hair. Like a lot of people are deathly afraid of scissors. And I'll just tell you from experience, some months ago, I No, I don't wear wash and goes because my hair shrinks too much. I really like the curl pattern of my natural hair, but because my hair shrinks so bad, I don't like the way wash and goes look on me. So I don't wear my hair in natural styles. Like this is my natural hairstyle. This is the way I wear my hair unless I'm going to get a weave or a wig or something like that. Like this is my go-to. This is my everyday. This fits my life. This fits the gym. This fits a parent conference meeting. This fits everything. So this is my go-to hairstyle. So I wash my hair, blow dry it, and literally put it up like this. And it's easy for me because again, I have four girls who hair I have to maintain, and then my son decided he wanted to grow his hair. So I have five other people's hair that I have to maintain outside of my own. So for me, simple. It's simple, easy, no problem, and it works for me. So this is my go-to thing, and I've started a love affair with hair bands. So I have a lot of hair bands, and this is what I do. Thank you so much. I love this. This is my pleasure. So if you guys like these kind of videos, let me know. And this I can just lay back and sit back and talk to you guys, and you get to know me. I get to know you guys. So this kind of stuff I can do. It's just hard to answer questions in the comments. Okay. Ooh, don't manipulate it a lot. I had to learn that. Because my crown area is where my hair breaks a lot too. One, keep it moisturized. Yes, the styling aid, I'm sorry, I'm just jumping all over the place, y'all. Okay, so in terms of breakage and maintenance, my crown area is where my hair breaks the most. That's where my hair is most delicate, most fragile. So for me, I do very low manipulation styles, i.e. this. This is my go-to. If I'm not, I'll wear braids, or I'll wear a weave or a wig. But this is my go-to hairstyle, and this works for me. I don't do a lot of tension. You say, can you use TM hair products on other hair types? TM hair products can be used on any hair types that tangles. Now, as it relates to the styling aid, well, no, as it relates to the detangler, I have all types of clients, all races, nationalities. I have all types of clients because this works on anybody hair that tangles. Now, for my Caucasian, Hispanic client, they use the detangler as like a pre-poo. So their hair tangles, they'll use the detangler in the shower, run it through their hair, rinse it out, then shampoo, lightly condition, and they don't deep condition with this because this will be too heavy for their hair. They lightly condition in the shower if they use it as a conditioner, but because of the moisturizing properties of the detangler, it adds a layer of protection to their hair before they shampoo because their shampoo are normally very stripping because they have to strip a lot of oil from their hair. So my Caucasian clients, Hispanic clients, they use this first. So as like we use it as a detangler, they use it as a pre-poo. So that's what they use the smooth through detangler for. Now I don't really recommend the styling aid to my Caucasian clients because it's very heavy in moisture and oil. This is more for people with dry hair. If you wash your hair every day, now I'll say this: if your hair is dry and you wear it up and you wash it every day, for my Caucasian and Hispanic clients, then you can use this very sparingly, very sparingly. But this they use often. So the smooth through detangler can be used on any hair type. It doesn't matter. It's not for just African American people. It's for anybody who hair tangles. So, and I use that on wigs and extensions and clip-ins and Brazilian hair and Malaysian hair and all kinds of hair. So, and if you wear wigs and weaves, if you have clip-ins, whatever, and if they're matted or dull, or you feel like you want to throw them away, try detangling them and deep condition them with the smooth through detangler before you throw them away, and it'll save your wig and it'll save you some money. Thank you, Marche. I don't want to say a name. Thank you. Okay, somebody asked me, does my hair revert back after using a styling aid? Yes, it does, because the styling aid is really a moisturizer and it contains water. So anything that contains water will revert your hair back to its natural state. This is my hair in its natural state. Like, okay, let me see if I can pull this down so I can show y'all. This is my hair in its natural state, and I'm trying to see. Let me see if I can turn the light up for y'all. Nope, 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 nope. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay. This is my hair in its natural state. This is how my hair looks naturally. This is my hair blown out. So when I use the Perfect Assist Styling Aid on my hair, it does revert it back to its natural state. And I don't have a problem with that as long as it lays my hair down. But my hair is not oily. It's not greasy. As you can see on my hands, it's not oily, it's not greasy, and I just use a little bit around the perimeter of my hair, and I tie my hair down. And then if my hair starts to feel dry, if my ends and my bun starts to feel dry, I'll just take my bun loose, like take this part. See, my hair is still stretched. Now I'll let you guys see it. Let me see. See, my hair is still stretched. I lightly blow dried it, but my hair is still stretched. And this is the way I wear my hair. So let's say if my hair if my ends start to feel dry, I would just add a little bit of the styling aid to my ends and stretch my hair back out, and I'll just wrap my hair back around here. So this is a protective style for me because my ends are tucked away. I can't see. My ends are tucked away. And now you guys know what's in my bun. It depends on the edge control. If the edge control is hard and drying, then it could be damaging. Um, so it depends. Most edge controls usually have a little moisture in it, but if you're using like hard gels to lay your edges down, yes, it can be damaging and drying. But you can just add a little of the styling aid to your edges and tie it down, and that's what I do. I just add the styling aid to my edges and tie my hair down, and that's it. It just lays my hair down. Okay. Um, there is okay. I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with Cream of Nature. I'm not very familiar with Cream of Nature, so I can't really say. Um, Somebody had asked another question on this bun. This ain't this little bun. It's not even worth doing a video on. Like literally, I just slick my hair up in a ponytail, put that little brown thing around it, and just what I showed y'all. Pulled my hair around and wrapped it around. Like that's literally it. That's the extent of, and put my headband on. That's like 2 minutes. That's not even really even video worthy. Like that. That's nothing. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for hanging out and you know chilling with me. I really enjoyed you guys. I didn't know you guys had so many questions regarding hair. So this lets me know what to say more, focus more in my videos, because a lot of times I do videos as it relates to what people need, and that's kind of within my control. Certain things people ask for, I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to do that, but just within my control, I try and accommodate people. So if you guys have any other questions, I will answer them now. If not, I will see you guys on the next live. And if you guys enjoyed this live, or if you like the content, share, thumbs up, um, let me know, and I'll make sure. I hope you're enjoying yourself while you're eating and watching. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Yes, ponytails can contribute to. Yes, they sure can. They sure can. Especially if you tie them too tight, and it depends on where you wear your ponytail. But if you wear your ponytail in the same place all the time, you'll start to notice breakage there. So you have to move your ponytail around, like For me, I'll move it up here, then sometimes I'll move it in the back, or sometimes I'll move it all the way at the top of my hair, because if you wear it in the same place all the time, you'll notice breakage. And also it depends on what you use to do your ponytail. I use those hair elastics. I don't know who they're by, but I use the hair elastics. Um we are working on it. We are working on it. We are working on back to school sales. Right, no metal, no metal. But even, um, I don't even have it. Sometimes if you pull the hair elastics, if you pull it, they have like some of them have like little slits in them, and those can grab a hold to your hair. So when you stretch it and then you turn it and put it on your hair and let it go, your hair can get caught in between the little slits. And I wish I had one here to show you. That's kind of hard because the way things are set up is it's kind of hard to be able to show you a step by step on washing their hair. So I don't know. I can try and work on it, but I can't make any promises with that. I'll try it and see if I can move some things around to show you guys. No, I do not. I do not moisturize their scalp because the smooth through detangler melts. Just think of the smooth through detangler as butter, literally. You know how butter just melts and it just kind of spreads on whatever it is. The Perfect Assist styling aid is just like that. And I don't know if I said smooth through detangler. I mean the Perfect Assist styling aid. The Perfect Assist styling aid are literal butters and oils. So I do not put anything on their scalp. I focus on the root of the hair and the ends of the hair. So as I focus on the root, let's say I'm giving them I'm doing braids or crochet braids. So as I'm braiding the braid pattern down, I focus on the root and the ends, and I'll braid the hair. And what happens is the styling aids with your natural body heat, it'll literally start to melt into the hair. So I don't have to put anything on their scalp. My children do not suffer from product buildup on their scalp. I never have that problem with product buildup because the styling aid literally just melts into the hair. So I don't have that problem. Like I don't have to shampoo their hair very often. Yes, I will. I will update you guys. That is on that where she cut her hair. It's growing in very well. I will definitely update you guys. And I have a video coming of her hair, 4C hair, and I did her hair in curl formers because I see a lot of people who want to use curl formers, but they don't think that they'll work on 4C hair. And curl formers will work great on 4C hair. And I did a video with my daughter um, using curl formers on her hair. Now, the thing about curl formers are they can be very uncomfortable. So they don't really care for curl formers because I have to put so many in their hair because I use curl formers like I would use a curling iron. So I tell people when you curl your hair, you wouldn't put eight big curls in the back and like you wouldn't curl your hair like that. You take section by section and curl your hair. That's the way I use curl formers. So I would take each section, part off a section depending on how big I want the curl forms. And also, when you have kinkier, coilier hair, you cannot use large sections of hair when you're doing curl formers because you want your root to be as stretched as possible with the curl former. So you have to use smaller section. That's another thing with curl formers. But I did a video on curl formers that I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to upload that and show you guys that. So yeah, I don't know where I was and how I even got to curl formers, but okay. Um, so if there are no other questions, I enjoyed hanging out with you guys, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. And you guys let me know in the comments section, thumbs up, hit your notifications bell, thumbs this video up to let me know that you guys enjoy these type of videos. If you enjoy these type of videos, then I can come on Sunday nights after I am on Facebook. After I leave Facebook, I can come on YouTube Live, and we can discuss the video that I put up. The like I always put up a video before I go live. So I put up a video 7 p.m. on Sundays. So I put up my video on 7 p.m. on Sundays, and I go live at 7:30 because I give people a chance to see the video. And I go live on Facebook at 7:30. Okay. Good night, Queen. I hope you ate your snack well. I hope it was good. So yeah, so if you guys like this, let me know in the comment section. And if you guys like this, then we can do this and I can answer your questions here, and we can go from there. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.